Good morning, my friends. Rich Loman here with your woohooing thought of the day. Happy Friday to you. Excited to roll into the weekend with you and finish the week off strong. Hard work. That's what we're going to be talking about. Excited to get into this. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning to each of you. I see others in there. Today, we're going to be talking about hard work because if we're going to have a great year ahead, nobody's fooling anybody by thinking it's not going to take a lot of hard work. Work hard, work smart. We've talked about this in the past, so I'm excited to poke some holes in this, challenge us and think about it. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Carrie. Yes, Friday. So hard work is the conversation at hand. And Colin Powell said, a dream, we've talked about dreams, we've talked about hope, we've talked about goals, we've talked about willpower, we've talked about way power. A dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. So I've really been enjoying my King of the Mountain bicycle series that I finished up this week, and I'm going to go back and do it again starting next week. But the education that I got about effort and hard work from Tommy Rivs, who is an amazing human being and an endurance athlete, was awesome. And he talks about work as work is energy directed towards an object with the intent to displace it. Let me say that again. Work is energy directed towards an object with the intent to displace it. So when we talk about hard work, it's towards our goals. What are our goals? And those, that's the, what we're trying to displace is maybe we want to make more money. Okay. Work hard. How much energy are we directing towards it? And do we actually know the measurement? Do we know some of the things that we need to know that I don't think we know? So it's an interesting, fun conversation. When I was riding up the mountain, there were certain days that he would say, you have to be at 70% of your max heart rate. So I want you to take 220, subtract your age, and times it by 0.7. That's the heart rate I want you to maintain this entire ride at. So most of the time I was riding mountains at 133 beats per minute. And if I got a little too high, I would slow down and I wouldn't put so much hard work into it because the energy that I was, showing towards it was too much. And likewise, if I got down into the 120s, I would realize I'd have to put more hard work towards it, work and effort towards it because the energy wasn't right. And other days he would talk about, okay, I want you at 85%, which is 143 beats per minute. So all of a sudden I'd have to increase. And we started talking about rotations per minute on the bicycle and all that kind of stuff. Guys, there's something to be learned here about hard work. It is the energy that is directed towards an object. The question I have is when I just gave you that gyration of 133 beats per minute, 143 beats per minute, what's the measurement that you have today that shows that you are working in the right sweet spot and effort towards your goals? What's the measurement? And that's the challenge that I have for us is we could say we're working hard, but if we're not knowing exactly what we need to do, that's kind of the plan that we're supposed to be developing with the intent to displace our goal, to move ourselves towards our goal. Then the question becomes, how do you know you're working hard? Because you're frantically, doing everything. But that gets into a conversation for me about priority. What is required of me that only I should do? What gives me the greatest return on my time invested? And what gives me the greatest reward for having done a job well done? Those are conversations that we talked about this week with priority. The other thing that when we say this is the 80-20 rule. 80% of our results are going to come from 20% of our effort, energy, and everything. So are we doing the right thing? That's why I kind of, spent some time in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People back at the end of December, was because I think we need to really understand what hard work is and go do it on a daily basis. But it's not all day, every day. It's the right energy at the right time for the right reason to displace or move the object that we want to move, which is the ball up the hill. We have uphill dreams. Our goals, our hope, it's uphill dreams. But the question is, do we have downhill habits or uphill habits? That's what I want us to think about today. So I hope you guys, I hope you guys understand work equals energy directed towards an object with the intent to displace it. The question is, are you doing hard enough work, not hard enough work? That's the thought of the day. Colossians chapter 3, verse 23 says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. So part of that is who do we serve? And the other part of it is the question about the thought of the day. Are you working at it with all your heart? Are you giving the right amount of effort and energy to displace or move the object? That's the thought that I really want us to ponder today and through the course of the weekend, and determine what you are going to do, where you need to increase your effort and energy towards work, and where you need to decrease your energy and effort because you're doing the wrong things. That's what we have to try to figure out and evaluate. That's the puzzle called life. So I'm excited to see what you guys have to say about this thought of the day. Good morning, Carolyn. Good, Peter Stippen. I'm going to love what you as an engineer have to say about this, the Oz principle. I hope that we can talk more about that. Carolyn Hackney, good morning. Kayla Lee, good morning, good morning, good morning. Sarah, good morning. You guys go out and have a great day and think about hard work today. Think about where you're going to direct your energy and effort to move the ball up the hill. Have a great day.